My name's Ashwina. I live in Woodland Hills. I'm a hairstylist. It was happenstance, actually. It was a hair client of mine years ago who told me about Christie, and then I just looked at her videos on YouTube, and then I bought a class, and so probably like a hair client. I'm just gonna say, I think I spent most of my time being anxious. Yes, I went through beauty school, but really life before Christie, I thought I really had no idea how I was really gonna make a living, or how anything could change. That's probably the biggest thing, was I didn't think I could really make things change. Even though, yes, I meditated, yes, I tried to keep a high vibe, but not the level of predictable manifestation. When I first signed up for Christie's classes, it was to create financial abundance for myself, to literally to feel better, to just not feel anxious all the time, to improve my relationship with the husband I had at that time. My life is completely different. So now, at that time I lived in San Francisco. Now I live in Los Angeles, which is actually just a small change, really, like superficially. I feel really confident and strongly about being in the beauty industry, because before I was in tech and kind of not really doing anything. Though I love my ex-husband, I'm not with him anymore, and I'm in a new relationship, and literally I'm living somewhere where it's sunny every day, and being an aspiring Valley girl, there's an endless appetite for beauty services. The key thing, I don't feel anxious that way. I feel, even if I'm not feeling 100% elated at all times, I know I can change my vibe and feel better and really take the time to listen to my feelings as opposed to like avoiding them. So completely different. Really any situation, and it could be as mundane as clearing traffic to no longer being on hold on a phone, like something like that, to I'm gonna say manifesting like large chunks of money. It's not like I haven't quite mastered just, materializing large chunks of money on demand, but I can see how, when I hear of other people doing it, I do believe them. But I would say there are times I'm not even working the tools that diligently, and then great things happen. And it can, I can use it for anything. Anything from actually getting a cat who's outside to come inside, which to me is like, that's a big deal. Getting cats to do things, to, all of a sudden just randomly getting a large amount of money when I have, let's say, nothing in my bank account. So, those extremes. I love her coaching style because she, there are two aspects. One is just by being on her calls, I do feel the difference in like vibration. Like all of a sudden I can feel that much more motivated, inspired. There's sort of that level. And then the questions she asks are very, they really get to the core of the issue that gets in the way of whatever it is we're trying to accomplish for that particular session. Like the question that is so central to the issue, but the question that I sometimes can choose to, can avoid, but it's core. And that's really what I love about her coaching style. And it is quite light also, like even though she may ask a question that would just feels devastating, she also introduces this feeling of levity that it can be resolved. For me, the number one tool is clearing things. The blessing balls of light help a lot with regards to people. That, and probably also the cutting the cords, that is a tool I've been using a lot more in the last few months. Even if I'm just looking at it from a like dollars perspective, like a monetary, tangible perspective, yes, absolutely. Like at least 10 times what I paid for the class. I owe everything to Christie. My life is completely different, and it's so organically me that I can't thank Christie enough. Actually, I can't thank Christie enough, and I look forward to more. I just assume that we'll be doing more.